Hello internet people, and welcome to this week's video live from not my bedroom. This isn't my bedroom. Where am I? I am at my grandma's house right now. I don't really want to be here. I was kind of dragged along. It's boring. It's completely boring. There's nothing to do here. There's a crappy garden set over there. It's boring. Anyway guys, I would like to start today's video with a funny story actually. On my way down here, I was in a service station and I brought this X-Men First Class because I'm a film nerd now. Although I mainly brought it because of Michael Fassbender. I think he's a really good actor and I'm really excited to see how he performs in this film, because I can't watch this now because I have no DVD player up here. This place is boring. Anyway, I was walking to the checkout and I had it in my hand and it felt light. Extremely light. I looked inside it and there was no disc. And I had like a little freak out. Well, I should say freak out really, because freak out kind of brings up the idea that I was doing this. What? Where is it? Where is it? And in reality, I was just really doing this. What the fuck? Then my mum told me that the people behind the desk had the discs. How stupid did I feel? A lot stupid. Anyway guys, today I'm here to talk to you about the Olympics, because it's Olympic season. Hallelujah. Alright, the Olympics aren't really exactly that exciting, alright? I'm not a sporty person, as you can probably tell out, as I make myself. You can't imagine me playing like rugby or any kind of sport really. I was rubbish at PE at school as well. Although, I am kind of mildly excited for the Olympics, mainly because of the patriotic sense that it brings with it. And yeah, I watched the Olympic ceremony as well, which was fantastic. It was, you know, when you think about the choreography that each actor or contributor had to like remember, and had to have it integrate with the other people's choreography, it was just really well worked together. And yeah, most of you probably tuned in exactly as it was starting. I didn't really, because Mum and Dad invited me down so I could sit with the family, have some family time or whatnot. Oh, yeah, family. I was still watching film. But I have to thank them for inviting me downstairs, because who was going to perform in the Olympics other than Frank motherfucking Turner? Frank Turner. If you don't know who he is, Frank Turner is basically like a musician. He's kind of like an Ed Sheeran guy in a way, you know, he sings and he has an acoustic guitar, but he is so amazing at what he does. He's known as the DIY folks guy of the rock world. He is a great guy, and if you don't know who Frank Turner is, check out his music. I recommend the song The Road. So yeah, Frank Turner performing before the Olympics even actually begun. That was good. Now we're going to move on to the actual ceremony. As I said before, it was a really good, all the, you know, with the choreography and stuff, it was really well worked together. The famous faces that popped up as well. For example, I remember when that orchestra guy like stepped up and he was going to do a special rendition of Chariots of Fire. Who should pop up but Rowan Atkinson playing Mr. Bean? I did not expect him to perform at all, and I don't really find Mr. Bean that funny, to be honest. I don't really find anything funny because I watch too much episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway. I literally know like nothing makes me laugh anymore, and it's very rare if you make me laugh. I mean, if you do make me laugh, well done, you have done something impossible. But when he popped up and he like did his little thing, I couldn't stop laughing. I was literally like crying, which probably made everyone like around me, my family, laugh even more. Because if you haven't heard my laugh, it's quite crazy. And then there was the scene when like all the children were like in their beds, and it was basically like a different kind of books, like melding together, like Mary Poppins and the Wizard of Oz, I believe. Who should come up but Voldemort? I had a Harry Potter fanboy moment. Ah, Voldemort. And also we had bands like Arctic Monkey and Paul McCartney playing, but I'm not really a fan of their music. I don't think they're terrible. Just not my kind of stuff. Then we moved on to like the main like team walking in stuff with their flag and stuff. There were a couple of things that made me smile. For example, I can't remember what team it was, but there was a guy who was like holding the flag. He was acting like extremely cautious about it. He was like holding the flag. He kept on looking at it as though it was gonna like turn on him and stab him in the heart or something. Why are you looking at the flag? Just focus on smiling and waving to the crowd. Just don't go, it's a flag, I'm scared of a flag. There was that team that was I can't remember the actual name, but it was basically like basically like 3 people who had been like kicked out of their country or something. They had no country to really represent, so they basically made like a special team, and they were quite lively. They really wanted to put on like a good show, even though they had team out. Even though the Olympics hadn't actually started, they were quite lively. Also, I remember that there were loads of countries that I've never heard of before. It kind of got to the 10th time round when the commentator like said countries like Botswana. I was like, he's making them up. He's making them up. I can't. Look, they're surprised as well. They don't even know that they're. I've never heard these. He's making them up. He's making the bloody countries up. Who am I talking to? Who are you? The Queen didn't exactly look the Queen didn't look. The Queen looked bored actually. But anyway, that was the Olympic ceremony over and done with. The Olympic flame was incredibly artistic, and then we moved on to like I did see some of the actual like rounds that were going around. For example, the gymnastics. The gymnastics was something that I really liked. I learned the Germans were amazing gymnastics. I remember watching like I don't know any German athletes' names, but he was like so fast and well timed. So yeah, Germany is doing well, but the Russians, wow, Russians. Remember there was this Russian girl who was like doing like the two bar thing. I don't know what it's called. It might just be called the 2 bar, but she was like a bloody monkey or something. She's really good. I was kind of blown away. She even did a good landing as well when she jumped off. Amazing performance, and if memory serves me correctly, the Russians did win. It's probably due to that performance that they actually won the whole flipping thing. Olympic season has hit loads of countries around the world. It's even hit my hometown, Birmingham. I remember I went into Birmingham with my sister, and well, my sister wanted to like sit down for like an hour to watch Tom Daly because of certain reason, which I don't really think she'd appreciate me for telling you. You probably guessed it now, but okay. But yeah, she made me sit down in front of those massive TV screens. It was so as the Hunger Games, which wasn't a good thing because I don't like the Hunger Games. I think it's a shit film. But anyway, I was sitting in front of this like giant TV screen. Wow, this is giant, isn't it? This is giant. You know, this is small, but this is gigantic. But she made me like sit down for like an hour. By the time it was over, I had a sore ass. She wanted to walk back to the ball ring. I was like, oh my god. But anyway, I actually feel sorry for Tom Daly. Actually, he was like first place and he got knocked down to 4th place. What a bummer. I'm sorry, Tom, if you're watching this, and you probably won't, so I won't be saying that. But yeah, kind of a funny story to tell you. While you're watching all this excitement unfold, a drunk came up to us. A drunk guy. He was walking his dog. He had a pint of a canopy in his arm. I think it was gold. I don't know whether that helps. It was like, oh no. And he asked something to my mum. I couldn't really hear it because of the TV screen was being so loud. Turn down the volume. But he asked my mum something. She replied, and then he walked over very drunk, going like, I fancy you two blondes, very pretty. This drunk guy fancied both my sister and my mother. Talk about pervert. But yeah, guys, I would like to know what you think of the Olympics. What is your favourite part of the Olympics, or what is your least favourite part of the Olympics? For me personally, my least favourite part is like the cycling stuff. I find it kind of boring, to be honest. Boring like this place is. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Anyway, I will see you very soon.
Alma pal, come and rate and subscribe. Bitch! Ah, that's really nice, thank you. F*** off!